But for people who don't know who Peaceful Vocations is, we're an all-volunteer collective. We do all this voluntarily. We go into all the Fort Worth high schools. We talk to kids about alternatives to the military. We give them information about college scholarships and career alternatives. And basically, we also talk about the realities of the military. We want these kids to be informed so they can make their own decisions about what they want to do. A lot of these students, they feel like either they have to go to college or they have to go to the military, and they don't have a choice here or there. If they don't have money for college, they have to go into the military. And so that's what we do. We want to bring other things, other avenues that are out there for these children. For the slam, this is our third slam this year. And we have this slam mostly because these students, or these kids, for half their life, and some are even more half their lives, we've been at a nation at war. And so we want to give this a creative space for their creativity to talk about peace and the possibility of peace, and recruiters in their school, what that means to them, family members going off to war, their peers going off to war. And so that's why we have come together, so they can express that their own way without any kind of censorship. Also, I just wanted to talk to you about volunteer information. I'm a veteran, and this is one of the best things that I could have volunteered for, because it helps me come to terms with some of the things that I did while I was in the military. I'm not here to bash the military, obviously, but the main thing is that I saw that there are military recruiters in the school telling these students all these great things about the military, but they don't give them another side and the realities of what it's like to be in there. And not all of it is just great hunky-dory. And so that was one of the things that I wanted to do. And so if we have any veterans who want to volunteer, non-veterans, anybody who wants to volunteer, we go into the schools twice a semester, and we also present at PTA meetings, any civic events. If you want to invite us, we do presentations on that as well. I'm trying to plug everything in here right now. Also, you can catch us on our Facebook, get more information. Our website is peacefulvocations.org. And I think we'll just go ahead and start. I'm going to bring Mike up. Come on, Mike.
One more time for Yvette, y'all. Get up for Yvette. All right, remember now, if you're sitting over there, folks, please make some noise. Yale, clap for these poets, these young voices, y'all. Again, it is not only a chance to share your heart and soul about a really, really significant and relevant topic, which is, you know, peaceful vocations and all things relevant to that. It's also an opportunity to support these young voices and whatever they have to say. Now, in the first round, forgive me, that was little chips and queso still there. In the first round, they're going to present work that's going to be along the themes of peaceful vocations themes: love, war, peace, battle, you know, your loved one lost in war, how they feel about military recruiters, anything they have along that lines. Judges, in the first round, you have to make sure that they stay true to that criteria as close as possible, okay? You got that? Before I do the whole MC slam spiel, I want to make sure you know that. 2, the winners tonight, I think the first 3 places, right, will receive a cash prize. Y'all give it for a cash prize. With Peaceful Vocations, this is probably the only youth slam in the country, the one that pays its youth poets. Y'all give it up for that, y'all. A cash prize. And that's made possible by the wonderful people at Peaceful Vocations. So please, they're supporting us. You got to support them. Go check their table, see what they're talking about, and see how you can support them, okay? Again, not anti-military, y'all, just another peaceful alternative to what you can do with your life. And our young people deserve all the options and all possible options, okay? They do. They need all possible alternatives to where they want to mold and shape and take their career. All right. The other thing is that at least 4 of these poets, at least 4 of them will be asked to join myself, and Miss Clarissa right there. Give her Miss Clarissa. She's going to be the youth slam coach for the national team this year. Join us in Chicago for Brave New Voices International Youth Poetry Festival. Give it up for that, y'all. HBO is going to be filming again this year And you know it's rough in Chicago right now. They need us there. They need us there, okay? So that's a lot of things that's going to happen tonight. All right, Slam. They give me their names. I'm going to be pulling their names randomly from this bucket, all right? Judges, raise your scorecards if you don't mind. Raise them up high. You got 1, 2, 3, and 4 judges. Y'all give it up for the judges. All right, boys, y'all didn't clap for the judges. They saw you didn't clap. I'm just saying, it's a slam. You're going to learn today. All right. We have 5 judges. Let me give you the official MC spiel before we get these 5 poets up here to compete for their lives. All 5 poets will be going twice. Once, Peaceful Vocations theme. Second time, do whatever that's on their heart. Whatever moves their soul, okay? Judges, you'll be judging them based on what they do and how well they do it. All right, here it is. When I say the name Mark Smith, say, so what? Mark Smith. So what? And y'all gotta get this energy up now. Come on now, Mark Smith. So what? There it is. Y'all getting there. A poetry slam is a competition created in the late 1980s by a Chicago construction worker by the name of Mark Smith. So what? It's a competition where poets have 3 minutes, this time 30 seconds grace period to recite an original poem. They'll be judged on originality, content, and overall performance or delivery of their work. They'll be scored on a scale of 0.1 to 9.9. 0.1 means, I'm sorry, come back next year, somebody lock the door. 10 is the best they can get, y'all. 10 is awesome on stage. Somewhere between 0.1 and 9.9, we're gonna get our winner. We have 5 judges. At the end of each poem, we're gonna say on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, they're gonna hold up their scores without looking at each other and give me what they think those poets deserve. All right? We're gonna drop 1 high score, drop 1 low score, and only add the 3 middle scores. The poets with the highest cumulative average of 3 scores for 2 rounds will be your 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th place winners. Y'all got that? Y'all got it? Yeah. All right, audience, it is your job to sway the judges. What do you do when you don't like a low score by a judge? What do you do again? Okay, now what do you do what do we always do for the poets though? All right, judges, it is your job not to be swayed by the audience. Audience, it is your job to do whatever you can to sway these judges. All right, y'all ready for a slam? Say word. Now, don't be all bougie now. We at Fort Worth, we at Funky Town. You ready for the next performance? Say word. No, we're not ready. Blood has not been spilled. We have to have a sacrificial poet as a calibration poet. Judges, you'll be judging this poet right here on those same criteria. This is your practice. This is your chance, no matter what. This is your chance to get all those low scores and jitters out of the way. Judges, do not just throw out 10s just for the heck of it, okay? Make them earn a chance to win cash, represent their city, and elevate the art of poetry and spoken word. Y'all, coming up to the mic. He is a seasoned veteran of Fort Worth Slams. He is a 2-time national slam poet. He is a national spoken word poet. He is the current Fort Worth Grand Slam champion, headed to Boston, Massachusetts, y'all, in August. Give it up for DJ Big Ant, y'all, Anthony Gordon.
She's a little off the beaten path. Like a bike on a cobblestone street, not always on balance, but steady. She speaks to me. No translation needed to see her life has been as imperfect as the chip black nail polish she sports like her sorrows. She's been here before. Somewhere between Hey Joe and Smells Like Teen Spirit, she lost herself. She's not like the others. Her body beats as a pumps pound pavement. Like Frida, she paints pictures with her walk. She smiles. Like a good girl with bad intentions. Smells like grandma's Sunday kitchen long before realizing the power in her brown sugar-kissed lips. You may converse with her, but you'll never know her story. You won't always understand her dialect. It's somewhere between Atlanta plantations and Northside Tequeria. She's tantalizing, though they told her mother that her tradition was tainted, and no amount of rosary could cure this sin. See, she's a little darker than the girls in her barrio. Said her father wasn't sure if her complexion matched the limbs on his family tree. She's more like strange fruit to him. She's out there, got a mouth like a butterfly knife and the heart of a suicide bomber. She's explosive, leopard lace, greasy grits. How many sits between her hips like magic? She has no identity. Her heritage is as hollow as the heart she leaves in her wake. She's got an attitude like a brass knuckle brandishing bar brawler. Her whole life's been a fight. She's unstable, and not because of the high school knee surgery or the high school essays that wouldn't give her play, because she was only 50% La Raza. Got crossed between masa and hot water cornbread. But the sisters don't respect her because she'd rather bang the Black Keys. The little Wheezy, she is the sun. We are all planets in her orbit. She may be half-breed, but she's all woman. God mixed her ingredients to perfection. One part Adam's rib, one part Eve's taste for forbidden fruit. They only stare at her. She lets desolation roll off her back like the black locks that cascade between her shoulder blades. Said God told her a long time ago it was everybody else that was all mixed up. Said even Cain killed his own brother because he was jealous of his sacrifice. Her bloodline is as old as time. Her heartbeat is tribal chants echoing in ships in the Middle Passage. Her skin is the color of adobe brick buildings in Aztec cities of gold. She bears the burden of two cultures oppressed for centuries, oppressing her because she's different, she's been here before. She marched with King and Chavez to put an end to this madness a long time ago. She's tired. Said all she ever wanted was a place she could call home. For you to see past the lineage. To see she's just like you. Beautiful.
All right, judges, to see how you like that score. Remember now, be ready on the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Hold up high. We have, remember now, write those numbers real big. I'm a little older than a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's why I gave you, make them big. All right, I can't keep them up till I call the scores. We have a low score of a 9, a 9, a 9.3, and 2 9.7s. Give it up for DJ Big Ant, y'all. This is Anthony Gordon, who's also a teacher here. Here, where you teach at? In Dallas. In Dallas, y'all. He's a teacher. Give it up for the teacher, y'all. All right, before we start, I wanna show these youth how you can be creative. I'm gonna ask you to give me a few words, and then we're gonna bring up our first poet. All right? That little buffer between that powerful performance right there. All right, I need a couple of words. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take your words, I'm gonna create an original poem, I'm gonna read them back to you at the end of the competition, okay? So I need a word. Now, if I like your word so much, I'm gonna use all the words in the poem, but if I like it so much that I make it the title of the poem, you will get a free prize from me. CD, DVD, and book of poetry. How about that? Cool? All right, give me a word. One word per person now. Incredible. Watch yourself.
Air Force.
Air Force?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Ebony.
Who? Ebony?
Identity.
Now, watch them big word now from East Texas.
Love.
Wait a minute, what'd you say?
Identity.
Identity? I lost mine the other day. Somebody said love, everybody go, ah. Unique? Well, I be hearing stuff, don't I?
Majestic.
Mm-hmm. Please don't. What? Life? Wait, criticism. Light. Got you.
Schism.
Schisms. Schism. I don't know. I'm gonna Google that. How about that? School? Says the teacher.
Majestic.
You gave me that. I got it already, Sammy. Sammy want to make sure I got his word. And if I'm gonna be filming, I'm gonna get me on camera too. Somebody else, come on, y'all, get involved, people. It's for you. All y'all. Salvation? Yes, ma'am. Who said that? Amen. Amen. Salvation. Church tomorrow, by the way. I'm just gonna let you know. What you say? Grades? Praise? Mm-hmm. Who said? No, wait a minute now. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that. There's only one word. I know I said one word per person. I know I said that. All right, come on, somebody over here. Come on, be involved, y'all. Come on. Oh, I asked for it, didn't I? One more word, a good one. Uh-oh, it's a Christian love poem. Watch that. Christian love poem. All right, y'all give it up for the words. Clap for the words. Next time you hear these words, they'll be in the poem you wrote, not me. All right, y'all ready for the slam to start? Say word. Word. Ready for the slam to start? Say word. Word. All right, I am gonna get the bucket. It's right there, and we're gonna pull the first poet. You make noise for each and every one. Judges, you did an awesome job. That was professional, as if I had paid you myself. Hold on. All right, but shake them up. Your first poet coming to the stage. Show some love for Mr. Demerick Ross. Get it for Demerick, y'all.
February 26th marks the date of a life that someone stole. Trayvon Martin killed, just 17 years old. And I thought we lived in America, the land of the free and the home of the brave, but I never thought this bravery could give you the freedom to free you from putting someone's child in the grave. And I never thought that a bag of Skittles and a can of iced tea could leave you dead and your murderer free, but it all comes down to two words, wrong and right. Although the media likes to believe that Zimmerman was rightfully wrong for killing Trayvon and walking away conscious clean that same night. But me, on the other hand, I like to believe that what's wrong is wrong and what's right is right, no matter if you're red, yellow, blue, purple, green, brown, black, or white. So I'll say it once and I pray it's enough. Put them up, put them up, put them up, yeah. Put your hoodies up. And we all have our thoughts, so who am I to judge? Because I, like Trayvon Martin, am just another human being wrapped in chocolate fudge. But do you mean to tell me that the dark pigmentation of my skin is more looked upon than the character within? What are you saying? That just because of my skin color, you have the right to put me 6 feet under and leave my body decaying? And even if Trayvon's running with the law might have been checkered, it wouldn't matter because some of the most well-respected men in this country got a record. So don't tell me that just because Zimmerman has a criminal justice degree, that without thorough investigation could set us free. And I like to think of it like this. If now in 2012 you can kill someone and walk away, what will it be 10 years from now? Senseless murders day to day? And let him without fault cast the first stone. I'm not perfect and I'm not judged, so don't get me wrong. And now, the truth of the matter is that this tragedy is a reality. It happened. But at the end of this piece, a few of you won't even be snapping because you're probably among the few that think they were both wrong. But since when is it wrong just to walk home? Man, what is this world coming to? We thought we overcame with President 44, but our racism slowly crept back in the door because on February 26th, George Zimmerman shot me. No, I'm not Trayvon Martin, but I could easily be just another black man with nothing in my hands but Skittles and iced tea. And get this, if my skin color in a hoodie makes me suspicious, then in the same way me showing up to school every day ought to make me ambitious. But you, vicious and investigators, not very judicious, because if you were, you will see the suspicion. Come on, y'all, we need to wake up and stop sending our children to the morgue. That's why. I thank God for every person who signed the petition at change.org, because if you stop, you might make a few stop, and hopefully our crime rates will drop. So let's take back our youth from the devil, and more of us students will finish through the college level and help someone along the way. I'm sure they won't bite, because what's wrong is wrong, and what's right is right, no matter if you're red, yellow, blue, purple, green, brown, black, or white. So I'll say it once more, and I pray it's enough. Put them up, put them up, put them up, yeah. Put your hoodies up. And now the real truth is that many of you don't hear my cry, this roll of thunder, until it's your child. You have to bury 6 feet under. So put them up, put them up, put them up. Trayvon's got a new hoodie now, so let's put our hoodies up.
Demerick Ross, everybody. All right. I heard war, I heard college. That sounds good to me. All right, on the count of 3, 1, 2, and 3, hold them up high, we have, from the Hayden judge, a low score of a 9.2, a 9.5, a 9.5, a 9.5, and a 9.8. Give it up to Demerick, y'all. And keep it going for our next performer. Show some love for AJ. Give it up for AJ, y'all.
I could have sworn I just seen them. Them words, I didn't mean them. Y'all just gonna leave me? Are you crazy? I've been trying to make everyone happy around here. Wow, this is amazing. Man, forget y'all and this battle of life. I quit. And I'm not ashamed to admit. Because y'all don't hear me. And God don't hear me either. He just let things happen to me. And I think I'm catching a fever. My mom, I feel like I can't please her. And I got a baby on the way. I'm battling myself like, should I leave her? Because the baby mama acted stupid. I want to just squeeze her throat till she chokes. Stop her breathing. But I can't do that. No, I can't do that because the cops will put me in jail and the whole world will know me as a woman beater. I want to be dead. My head hurt, ouch. I just want to slip my wrist till blood squirt out. And there will be a blood bath on the bed, on the couch. See, why do I keep fighting to live and we just living to fight? Why do I keep trying to see when there is nothing in sight? Why do I keep trying to give when no one gives me a try? Why do I keep fighting to live and we just living to die? It's like every day I'm stressing, asking God for a blessing. I have to tell him many confessions. My mind full, my stomach empty. Am I losing sleep? Am I going insane? Am I becoming weak, or is it weak that I became? And that night, as I gripped the knife, fin to end my precious life, I see a sudden light. I feel a strong vibe. I've never felt this alive. And all my pain, my hurt was put aside. And this voice says, stop, son. You are my chosen one. You think you've lost, but you've already won. The people I've loved have shot me with their anger. I've fallen to my knees over 1,000,000 times, Lord, begging you for please. Please, allow me to fight harder, faster, smarter, longer, stronger, because I'm no longer just a man. I am a soldier, willing to fight for your destiny. Yes, my enemies are strong by fist, but I'm stronger by faith. I shall not be defeated as I keep continuing to fight. My mind is rattled, my heart is stranded, but please, Lord, help me, because life's a battle.
All right. Judges on the count of 3 for AJ. 1, 2, and 3. Hold them up high. We have a low score of an 8.0. We have a 9, a 9.5, a 9.6, and a 9.6. Give it up for AJ, y'all. Remember now, we dropped the low and dropped the high and add the 3 middle scores. All right, coming to the stage next, y'all. Y'all enjoying yourself? Y'all enjoying yourself? Y'all should be, man, I'm telling you right now, Peaceful Vocations does a really good job promoting this, y'all. If you want to have this every year for Peaceful Vocations, you got to get more people to come out. You got to tell your teachers and everybody to come out and support you. These youth are our future. All right, coming up next, show some love for Dion, y'all. Give it for Dion.
This world we live in is so cold. You think you got it made now, but seasons get old. The people who think they got it made act so bold, but really deep inside they're just a story left untold. We've gotten so used to putting on a mask to hide what's on the inside. If people knew what we were really going through, it'll hurt our pride. So instead of confiding in a peer, we go out with them, attempting to have fun, but all the while,